Okay, hello, my name is Tony Ashwell. I'm with AI2 Products. Just showing you the BX series Versa-Daptor that we've developed here for the BX series tractors. Since Kubota doesn't build anything for this particular tractor, we had a friend of mine that had one that was kind of looking for something like this. He wanted a set of forks for it, and we made the set of forks, and he's like, well, how the heck am I going to get the forks on and off without having to pull all the pins out? So this is what we came up with. The basic system is this main plate here that attaches you pull your bucket off. Now there's other guys out there that have systems where they actually require you to cut your bucket all apart or alter the tractor in some way. This one doesn't require any alteration to the tractor at all. You take your existing bucket off, pin this plate in, you take the same pins that held the bucket on, put these pins in, attach this plate on, then I got an extra set of pins you just put back into the bucket, and those just stay in the bucket. You never have to take those out. Then you just, when you drop the bucket off, the pins stay in there. Well, what we're going to do here is pull the bucket off and show you how it comes on and off real quick. So here we go. First, of course, we need to remove the capture pins for the loader. Pins go in here, and what these do is when you grab the bucket, this thing captures those lower bucket pins, and then these just actually keep the bucket from coming off. So these are all 3/8 plate. It's all water jet cut at this point. This is a 3/8 center hook for the capture hook in the center. 7-gauge main plate. We've got all the 1¼ bushings that are all machined, so everything works like original does. The stops work the same. The bucket is basically untouched, other than we just got some replacement pins you put in there. All right. So now we're going to show you how you grab it. Let me go and grab the forks, and I'll bring the forks in here so you can see what that looks like. Capture pins or retainer pins, whatever the proper name you want to call them. And there are actually some safety pins that'll go through here. They look just like this one, but I don't happen to have the right length ones right now. But that would go through there right just like so to make sure that those pins don't fall out. But this is the fork carriage we developed for this thing. It's designed specifically for the BX series tractor because these tractors are only capable of 500 pounds of lift capacity, so we've got a fork carriage that's designed just to handle for that lightweight right there. We design our own forks because if you buy a formed fork, they're about 80 pounds a piece. These forks are actually they're made out of 7-gauge formed mild steel, and they're formed and welded, and they're about 30 pounds a piece versus, say, an 80-pound fork, so we shave a lot of weight off. Because the whole thing with the carriage and the forks, it hasn't been officially weighed, but I think we're right around 125, 150 pounds versus if we have a fork carriage and form forks, we're going to be in the 200-300 pound range, and then we're defeating the purpose of the fork because we're only going to have 300-200 pounds left of lifting capacity. So that's kind of why these are built that way. We got this torque tube up here to keep the fork from twisting, or the carriage from twisting. It's all 1/4 inch mild steel in design. We got a backstop right up here for I guess you'd call it, officially be called brick guard, or just a backstop for any kind of loading that you may have on there to fall against, so it doesn't land on your hood. It hooks up exactly the same way as the bucket does. It's just the same procedure in reverse. The forks are adjustable. They can be slid one way or the other, and they are a center removing fork, so they can actually just slide off in the middle. They can go right there. Okay, the forks are 36 inches in length from the back to the front.